Hello, I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Thank you for clicking on to what is my sort of thoughts review, as it were, of episode 3 of Peaky Blinders Season 4, Blackbird. Now, so far in this series, it's all been heightening up. Then I think this is probably the weakest episode of them all. But it is the midpoint of the series so far. It's sort of, okay, this is what's happened, and this is how it's going to take a deep breath, ready for what's probably going to come up in the next couple of episodes. So, this particular episode so far, well, me and the wife was watching the programme, and obviously the little BBC announcement at the start. This programme contains strong language, scenes of violence and aggression, and scenes of sexual nature, which may find disturbing to some viewers. And I thought, well, it's set in Birmingham, and all this happens on a sort of daily basis in the Birmingham city centre, so yeah, nothing new for me. But okay, now there's photos of the guy, Adrian Brody's character, who has, including this episode, really isn't in it that much, but he's there with a suit and he's doing that voice as well, that sort of creepy voice. As I say, complete opposite to what I've really seen in him before. Very good performance. Little is more, probably. That's probably what they're going for this Adrian Brody, the mafia guy who's going after those Shelby bros. But going back to the photographs, right? So they're getting all the photographs in the pub, they know it is, and this particular photograph is probably going to cause a lot more disturbance later on, hopefully. You can sort of guess where the season's going now from the way it's written. But of course, something that happened in the first episode where Tommy Shelby was getting into a bit of bother and he gets covered in the red blood. Now in this episode, Arthur Shelby, who's really, the old character's really coming back to what it was in particularly season 3 or even the first series. It's coming back now to that sort of, don't mess with Arthur Shelby, he's violent and he just don't want to get on the wrong side of him, so he will knock 7 shades out of you. But instead of being covered in blood this time, it was red paint, particularly with what's going on, but well worth the watch. But the sort of comparisons that's going on between the 2 episodes there and the 2 brothers, the 2 remaining brothers, bit of a cinematic metaphor maybe, I do not know. We'll just find out later on in the series. Why am I doing my Polvero voice? I don't know. But going on, and of course, it's the thing with Tommy at the moment. He's sort of, yes, he lost Grace at the start of season 3, but it's sort of like any woman that he wants now, he can sort of have, and it's sort of, he hasn't got that sort of, ooh, it's like, I'll have her, that'll do. Paying or not, if you get what I mean. Of course, but there's the past as well. There's been re-brought up to a love interest of Tommy's that happened prior to anything that we know about before he went off to the fight in the First World War. Of course, that's been brought up now, and I thought, why another love interest for Tommy that the sweet little boy that he was went off to war and never came back? That sort of thing, you know, why another love interest for Tommy? I don't know, maybe it'd work and maybe it don't. And of course, the whole episode that did definitely contain scenes of a sexual nature. Not for, won't go into that one, but the wife was watching it and even she was a bit in the office. Never mind that. I might have to cut that bit. But going on to the sort of the very end now, this was the whole interesting part of the programme. Polly is sort of, at the moment, in a sort of a roar with her son, you know, that he called Polly instead of Mum, and of course at the end has a little meeting with Adrian Brody, which someone in my first video said, I'm not sure if that's the guy that he was the chef in the thing. I'll have to look it up, but have a look. He was the chef in episode 1, the one where Tommy goes up, pats him on the back, all right, you Max, all right, then goes to the Italian guy. But apparently that's the same guy. I'll have to check it out, but that's the same guy. But that scene was very interesting. It was basically Polly dancing, and I'll say that in a moment, which I'll go on to the second, dancing with the enemy and basically saying, leave everyone else and just go for Tommy. Go for Tommy and we'll call it a day. And I don't know what Adrian Brody's going to do, because the sort of request was, do you want to dance? Because apparently all the moms know each other, apparently. But do you want to dance? And Polly's like, no, I don't really want to dance. And Adrian Brody's like, that's a shame because you're dancing with me. And that's the end. It was like, whoa, hang on. apart from the fight scene and Noah's naughty scene, it wasn't really much of an interesting episode. But that one sort of go, grab me back in for episode 40. Grab me back in, ready for episode 4, which is going to be on tonight, which I should be able to do a review tomorrow. But I thought this episode, it was a bit weak compared to the others. Of course, it's the mid-story of these episodes at the moment, but yes, it's sort of more intriguing. It's talking about the who? Really? Your mother knew his mother? Wow, that'll be very interesting for the next couple of episodes, won't it? Yes. There was no evidence of the characters introduced in the second episode in this one. I wonder why, I don't know. But there we go. But we've got episode 4, 5 and 6 still to look forward to. So yes, there's still much to come in Peaky Blinders season 4 to talk about. And there we go. I'm Adam Paul Morgan. What did you think of the episodes so far? And please check out all the other videos that I've done on Peaky Blinders so far. I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Ta-ra a bit and have a good one.